language is that it's a gifting language.
Benim farkındalığım bu Türkçe lisanıyla alakalı sanki bir hediyesel bir lisan diyor.
Because always at the very beginning of your sentences there is a description of everything in the picture.
Yeah. Bu öyle bir şey ki sizin her bir cümleye başlangıcınıza da başlarken siz öyle bir resim çiziyorsunuz ki diyor, öyle bir bilgi veriyorsunuz ki diyor, çok zengin bir resmi sanki çiziyormuşsunuz gibi diyor.
So it's like, look, this is my world, come in.
Sen böyle diyorsunuz ki işte bak, bu dünyam buraya gel.
Do you realize that? You don't.
There's one question I've asked the participants of my seminars definitely more than 100 of times. The question I really like, one of my favorites. Why English? Do you want to know it and indulge in the new capacity embraced by your armchair, reading a book about far-off travels? Maybe. Nothing wrong about that. You could also use this beautiful language and, embraced by the World Wide Web, educate yourself about new things that could actually expand your life. Nothing wrong about that either. Still, have you ever asked yourself, why English? Many answers revolve around the exact opposite of what the true answer is, and it's sometimes, always, fun to watch how they evolve in the course of time to finally bring relief and a dynamic portion of joy for those who are ready to receive it.
Having this awareness that somehow, in a way, languages reflect the reality.
Bu farkındalığınıza varmış olarak bazen lisanlar bir şeyleri yansıtırlar.
If we look at the English language,
Mesela bir İngilizce lisanlı diline bakarsak,
what is really on the first position everywhere
ilk pozisyonda olan, her yerde ilk pozisyonda olan şey nedir?
is I. Everywhere it's I. Do you understand why the English language is a global one?
İşte şimdi diyor, merak ediyor musunuz neden İngilizce lisan küresel olan?
Okay. So, what happens if you start using the English language? You start putting yourself on the first position.
Kendinizi ilk pozisyon yerine siz kendinizi koyarsanız.
This is what changes energetically.
İşte bu enerjiyi değiştirecek olan şeydir.
Okay. So, yeah.
Evet.
Bizim dil de bir de bunun bizim dil
Also, in the sentences, sometimes we use that subject hidden.
Yes.
And you could just get it from the meaning of the sentence. So that means she's saying that during all our education period, we also just hidden ourselves.
That's what I want to tell you.
What an awareness this.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. And what I realized that the awareness I'm having about the English language is the gate that is open for me to acquire it. So, if you get some more awareness about your language,
eğer sizler de kendi lisanlarınız hakkında bir farkındalık edinirseniz,
you will start appreciating the English language more.
Ve sizler de o zaman bu İngilizce dilini çok daha fazla hoşlanırsınız.
Yes. As a tool to create reality.
People often think they mostly come to dismantle their barriers or blocks, to reduce the feeling of fear, shame, or anxiety. Sometimes their focus on fighting their limitations is so strong that their true desires seem to be invisible or even non-existent. What is it then? You will be surprised.
bizim dilimizde de ben diye başlayınca bütün cümleler egoya giriyor.
In our language, when we start our sentences with I and the subject, then it gets into like ego.
Yes, of course.
Ve ayıp yani böyle cümle kurmak ben değil.
And it's not nice.
One more thing. If you do not allow yourself to be the egoist, forget about the English language.
Eğer egoist olmaya gönüllü değilseniz o zaman İngilizce lisanını unutun gitsin.
Yeah, do you get that?
Wow!
Yeah. So,
Mesela şimdi ben dedi yani ego olarak geçiyor ya, dün konuştuğumuz gibi dur, stop dedik ya, egoyla durun.
People look for expansion. People seek that bigger picture of themselves. They know it's somewhere there. People dream big and often don't even realize they do. We live on the planet where the hereditary burden of the Tower of Babel seems to create so much separation. What if it does not have to anymore? What if those beautiful melodies called languages, sung by mouths belonging to bodies of so many different colors, create this amazing sound wave, God's masterpiece, that apparently forces us to get to the language that does not know barriers, borders, or boundaries? This is all set up so brilliantly. Have you noticed? At the same time, being so linguistically distant to one another, we simply have to find the common ground, some common denominator. Of course, the gap can be bridged by knowing the common verbal language, like English, for example. But having met so many people who could not bridge the gap, being fluent speakers of English themselves, I eventually gave in to my own burning awareness. Verbal is not enough. It's just the final outcome of something that in very general terms can be called energetic communication.